She let me pie her
Yeah.
in the face, and for a good cause of
Great cause.
helping people through cancer. And then she let me interview her. So you
Yeah.
get like a gold star today.
Oh, thank you.
Flash a gold star on the screen for you. And Juliana, thanks for taking time to talk with
Of
me.
course.
Today's question is, what is the meaning of Easter?
I think the meaning of Easter is really just getting to spend time with your family and really just signifying the end of Lent and giving up some stuff that you love, and then, yeah.
So what do you think about people who think it's about like either the Easter bunny or maybe even the resurrection of Jesus? Two very different things. What do you think about that?
Well, I think it could really have different meanings for different people. So obviously, to kids, it would probably be about the Easter Bunny, and for people that are, really into like going to church and stuff, it would probably be about the resurrection of Jesus. But I think it really just means like what it means to you personally.
There's a lot of different people here at OSU with a lot of different views on Easter and what that means to them. And have you ever considered the significance of it being about Jesus, the resurrection? Have you ever looked into the resurrection or Jesus or anything like that?
Yeah, well, I did go to like Catholic like school classes as a kid, so I've definitely learned about it before. But I think really to me, like, it was always being able to like get to like have a big gathering with my family, like as another holiday to see them. So yeah, that's like personally, like when I think of Easter, that's what I think about.
For me, it's hugely significant for me with the resurrection of Jesus. It's changed everything in my life, and that Jesus conquered death. Like, I don't have to be afraid of death if my faith is in him. And so you've got my card, so reach out anytime if you ever have any more questions about that. I talk to a lot of people with like, similar backgrounds as you, and they get to a place where like, I kind of want to learn more and dive into like, what does that really mean, and not just like going to mass or going to this and that. So
yeah, for sure.
Thank you so much for
your
your time.
course.
I am here with
Jonathan,
man, thank you so much for taking time to talk with me. Today's question is, what is the meaning of Easter? How would you answer that?
I would say that Easter is going to be, nowadays it's sort of a celebration of just going out and we get some eggs and we get together with family and we just eat good food. But traditionally, I do think that it's about the fact that Christ died for us and now he is risen. And that's what Easter Sunday is about to me.
That's what it means to you.
Yes.
That's exciting, man. That's what it means to me. And I know that, like you said, it has kind of shifted, where it's just kind of like, well, there might be a celebration, there might be Easter eggs, there might be candy involved, but it's something that it's amazing how we can take like one of the most significant moments in human history, cosmic history, and Satan has a way of just kind of distilling that down to candy and ham or something.
Yeah, absolutely.
What do you think's behind that? I mean, why do you think it's trended that way over the so many decades or centuries?
I think that it's trended that way because there's sort of been not an invasion of our culture, but people that aren't necessarily from our culture joining in, and it's sort of that amalgamation of the blending of the two and trying to make everything as peaceful and happy and loving as you can possibly get everything to be, while still trying to retain at least some of the values.
If you don't mind me asking, what does the resurrection mean to you personally, like your life, your faith? Like how has that affected your life personally?
I'm not sure if I have the ability to answer that.
Okay.
I'm not.
Do you mind if I answer for me?
Of course, yeah, go for it.
For me, like the resurrection of Jesus changes everything. Like what Easter represents in terms of the resurrection of Jesus, that he died for our sins, that he conquered sin and death, that I don't have to fear death anymore. That it changes everything about the way that I view life and trials and hardship and the future, and so much of the unknown of future that can bring so much anxiety. I know how the story ends, and I know God's power over that, and man, that just changes everything for me. So, Jonathan, thank you for your time. And
appreciate you,
got
Cody.
my card. If there's any way I can encourage you in your walk, just let me know, man.
Of course. Thank you so much.
Thanks, man. All right. I am here with
Olivia.
Olivia. Thanks for taking time to chat with me.
Of course.
Today's question is, what is the meaning of Easter?
To me, the meaning of Easter is just a time to reflect and like remember what Jesus did for the whole world, and especially us Christians who celebrate it, and remembering that we get to go to heaven because of it.
That's
and
awesome.
It's just an exciting time
Yeah.
to look back on that and thank him for everything he did.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So are you a Christian?
Yes.
Me too.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, here at OSU campus, you never know. A lot of people aren't Christians, and so you just never know. But that's super exciting. So for you, you kind of answered this, but for you personally, like, what is the resurrection of Jesus? Like, what's the significance of that for you personally?
For me, it's just all about going to heaven, and without the resurrection of Jesus, we wouldn't be able to do that. So just knowing he was resurrected shows that he really is God, and there is a God, and everything he did for us to be able to have eternal life.
All right, as you can see, Easter means some different things to different people. It's got a lot of cultural kind of baggage with it about, does it just mean the Easter bunny, candy, family, or does it have anything to do with the resurrection of Jesus? And so I want to challenge you today to think about, how has the resurrection of Jesus changed your life personally? Okay? Is it something that has impacted you in a personal way? Because for me, the resurrection of Jesus changes everything about the way that I should live my life and the way I should view now and what is to come forever. And so happy Easter to everyone. Listen, I hope that you will dive deeply into the heart of Jesus, that he loved you so much that he died and he conquered death through his resurrection so that we could live with him forever. We'll see you on the next episode.